Milton Daily Homes, Chuck here. We have a list of, I think it's 9 properties, some kind of interesting stuff. The first one up is 235 Bronte number 12. And if you remember, I think earlier this week they had a really nice modern listing, I think at 259 or 269, something like that. And so this one obviously is coming in lower, and the maintenance fees are 283. Now I have clients that have literally visceral reactions to wallpaper. I mean, they walk in a home because it can be very difficult to peel off the walls, and it's kind of labor intensive and all that stuff. So it's a vinyl floor. I mean, it's clean, it's well decorated, it's just not that upgraded inside. But you know, I think there's probably an audience. I think they were smart to definitely put it under the 250 mark. Pettigrew Trail is 349,850. So you know, about a 1,500 square foot semi, and you know, the kitchen. I could see these cupboards in person, probably looking a little bit worn, just from the age of the home and everything else, which is not that old. I think it's probably 7 or 8 years old. And you got a shed in the back there. You got some patterned concrete, and it looks like a pretty decent sized room upstairs. So altogether, I think it comes together well. I think it's an excellent price. Again, under 350 for a semi is very, very tough to find. So they're going to do quite well, I think. And Burroughs Gate is at 359. It's a townhouse. It's a Mattamy townhouse, Emery model, 1370 square feet. Looks like 2-car parking in the driveway, and you've got good-looking kitchen. It's a great floor plan. It's like the new version of the Croft side, which has tons of fans. People really like the Croft side, and this is a good model too. So you've got the 2 full bathrooms upstairs. You've got full hardwood floors throughout the whole house, which can be a real advantage to somebody who, let's say, maybe your kids have allergies or something like that. So I think this one's got a good audience. I don't think 359 is a steal, but I think that these models are very popular. I think that they're going to attract a lot of attention, and I wouldn't be surprised if it sells within a few percentage points of what they're asking. Probably pretty quick, within a week or two. So Menifee is at 369, and so we've got a townhouse. It's probably not a huge townhouse. I would guess it's maybe 1,300 square feet. You've only got 1 full bathroom upstairs. That's one of those indicators that it's not that big. Otherwise, they would have filled it out. So then we've got a good-looking kitchen inside, and then it just looks like you've got a small sort of eat-in area, and they've done the table to the right scale, and then you've got this open family room. So again, not huge, but very functional and open concept. They've upgraded the light fixture here. The parquet, at least it's not that real golden parquet. It's got a little bit more brown in it. It can be a tough sell. People really, I mean, you've got options of carpet, laminate, parquet, or hardwood, and I find most people tend to gravitate either to carpet or hardwood. And the middle stuff, the parquet and the laminate, it's kind of hit or miss. You can really win or lose people based on the flooring. And so there you go. So nice designs. It looks like the bedrooms are a decent size, and then they've also finished the basement, and that could be a great extra space. And they've put a 3rd bathroom in here too. So you do have 2 different bathrooms that you could have a shower in, and then finally you've got the pond. Now I talk a lot about zoning. And so if you go to the town website, what you're going to notice is you have to do a bit of homework. You have to go into the urban maps for the zoning. And so this particular property is right here on Menifee. It's one of the townhomes right here. And it says it backs onto green space. As far as we could tell, that's protected. We've got a little green belt that's kind of going through here. It's like a little kind of, you know, trail, walking area, stream. There's some forest right here on 4th line. Medium density homes, so we're talking about, again, more of the same thing as what you're seeing around here. And then what I guess most concerned about with this place is that you've got residential high density right here, which typically means a building. Okay, so definitely look into the you know, what's going on that corner there. and that could influence your decision on a home like this. But overall, I think that it has a lot of value as is. If you sort of discount, yeah, you can see some of the forest back here, you can see some of this. This, as far as I can tell, is protected from the town, and what we're looking at is somewhere around here. So you're going to be a building there, and if so, is that going to affect your enjoyment of the house? Okay, so that looks I'm impressed though overall for what it is. I think it's good. Evans Terrace 3049. Now it says it's a Fallon model. This to me looks like a Garth model. Either way, you're probably looking about 1,500 square feet for the semi, plus you got a finished basement downstairs. Nice decor inside. It looks like a newer. The homes here are getting close to 10 years old, so they really have to, they can show their age, and I think that these guys have kept this one really well, and everything looks really nice inside, and the basement very impressive, and definitely a sports fan's basement. So hey, buy it in time for Super Bowl. I don't know if you'd move in time, but whatever. And gardens, right? So you've got a painted fence, always looks good. Landscaping in the back. Nice stuff. Okay, even this tree in the front can tend to give you some privacy. Now, there was another one on Evans that just listed. This falls into the same category as it actually fronts onto dairy. Okay, so noise-wise, you're going to hear dairy, but the kids can still play out front of the home. Okay, so Duncan Lane is at 437.7. I checked where it is, so it does front onto train tracks. Now, the big push with this one, it's a townhouse, but it has a double car garage. So that's something, and you can see the double car garage goes this way on the other street, and then you've got this little sort of courtyard backyard. And if I were them, I don't know if there's another angle that you could show the double garage, because I think it's such a huge selling feature. Detached homes, you're talking about double car garages past the 450, so it's a competitive advantage for sure. Good looking floors, great photos, great presentation. We've had some really good photos in today's list, and you know I love to attack bad photos, but this one really shines, and I give respect where it's due, and good photos also get the 2 thumbs up. So that's your backyard there. That's the thing, and you can see that's how the home. It's like a mirror image of this home is over here. That's how it looks. So just this little area that's sort of stuck between the home and the garage. And I don't know, that may be your thing, it may not be. Easier to maintain. You do have a pretty big front yard, but it's just it's a different style. Commercial is a very interesting home. It's been listed, I think it was listed last year. And so you can see Milton dry cleaners, so there's some commercial space here. There's also a 4-bedroom upstairs. There's also a 1-bedroom apartment. So there's lots of really neat things about this home. And you know, to me, the price looks good. You've got these high lofted ceilings. You've got kind of these, sort of exposed beams and things like that. I believe that is green hardwood, but I'm not 100% sure. So some, some definitely interesting tile choices. But I love, like the hardwoods there. That bathroom is certainly a bold statement. But yeah, the high ceilings. You can see the exposed beams right here. It looks like there's a skylight. A built-in fireplace. Yeah, there you go. There's another good shot of it there. So lots of light up there. It looks like a real lofty, neat space. And 165 feet, 61 wide. That's big enough for your Michael Jordan basketball court too. So nice stuff. Really fascinating place. I'm very enthusiastic about this because I think it'll really, if it's what you're looking for, this is the kind of property that comes out once every 5 years kind of thing. So nice stuff. Really cool. Nunn Court is at 749. And I don't know the model offhand, but I think, it looks to me like it's probably about 2,400 square feet. Don't quote me on that, but the room sizes to me appear to be in that zone. And lots of work done outside. Okay, so beautiful interlock here. And you've got a pie-shaped lot. 90 feet across the back, and it backs onto green space. So that's got to be worth, gosh, I would think probably $70,000, $80,000 easy. The home itself, there's not really much to go by. I mean, it certainly looks impressive, but we don't have any shots of the kitchen or anything like that. So who knows? This one's a bit of a tough one, but I think if you're looking for a pie-shaped lot, you get a bit of firepower behind your budget. this would be one definitely worth checking out. Nunn's a great street. If you don't live on Nunn, there's really not a lot of people that go on Nunn. And then we got one on 6th Line here, which is 1.2 million. It's vacant land, and it's right on the corner of Derry and 6th Line, and about 6.7 acres. There's the stream running through it. You know, for a developer, this could work. You know, you're probably, even if you decided to put your own home here, eventually you'd kind of get a lot of pressure to increase the density of the land. So anyhow, that's what it is. So have yourself a great day. We'll see you tomorrow with more Milton Daily Homes. Have a great day.